It's Papa Mojo's Comedy Corner tonight.
And hi, everybody, and welcome back to Papa Mojo's Comedy Corner. We are back. We're here to... Yeah, thank you. That was nice. I am your host, Papa Joe, and with me is Mama Mo. Mama Mo, Michelle.
Good to see everybody.
Our co-host, and we are back. We had to take a little hiatus for a minute. We had some stuff we had to take care of around our oh, let me center me a little bit better.
There you go.
We had to do some stuff around our house.
Yeah.
Get some stuff. It wouldn't stop raining.
Yeah.
Every chance we would have had to go outside and do some work, what happened?
Rain. It
Rain?
was either
Yeah.
cold and sunny or warm and raining.
Well,
We haven't been able to string together any warm, sunny days until the last week or so. We finally hit 70 degrees. Mother Nature finally realized it's June, and we've been able to get outside and get some stuff done. So.
Now, our backyard, literally, when I tell you, becomes a swamp.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, an absolute
On an
swamp.
average year. This
Oh my
year's
God.
been ridiculous.
It's almost like quicksand. You can lose somebody in that. It was
we almost
terrible.
lost you one year.
We almost did. That's a whole nother
Yeah.
story. Oh my God. Right on my face I fell. But that's another story.
That's got to be a
Anyway,
joke somewhere.
that-
There's got to be a joke somewhere there.
We'll figure that one out. Maybe Papa Mojo will figure
Yep.
that one out. But anyway, we did get a lot of stuff done.
We did.
We are back from our hiatus. We're back doing a couple of shows. But during that time, you know what? We still have been doing our observations. And we
Oh,
have
absolutely. We've
found
been.
stuff. Man.
Well, Papa's been putting out the shorts.
Yep, the
Those
shorts
are still
coming out.
coming regularly, and we definitely have been making some notes. So we have some things we're going to talk about today. I think you'll
I think
be
you'll like
entertained
it.
by.
Well, you should be, because I bet you people could relate.
Oh yeah, it's all relatable.
So-
Absolutely.
I got to tell you, this is something that I have been, ready?
Yeah.
Ruminating.
Oh,
Big word. Big word.
and
Papa-
used correctly.
And I know what the hell it means. And I have been thinking about this, and it's been bothering me. And guys and gals, if you have had this experience, please comment and let us know. Now, how many times are you driving your car and you hit the manhole covers with your tires? And some of those sink down 3 inches.
Yeah.
And when you bang into them, it whacks the shit out of your suspension in your
Yeah.
car. How many times? It's happened to us. I can't tell you. I banged one time. I hit a manhole cover so hard, I literally thought I disconnected my brain from my brainstem. It was so... I shook. It shook me.
Yeah.
Okay? Well, I said, is this a thing? Is this possible? How can this be possible that this is happening on every...
Some kind of conspiracy,
Right? Is
I'm
there
sure.
a conspiracy? I got to know. So I actually, and you can Google it yourselves, I looked it up. I said, are they in line? And the answer was yes. I said, what the hell's the excuse? I started reading it, and would you believe the excuse they're using is that the roads, when they first built the sewer systems, the roads were thinner,
Right.
smaller, because they didn't have to accommodate SUVs.
Right. Cars were
Okay.
different then.
They were smaller. And as traffic, and they needed to widen the roads, but they didn't move the sewer systems. You know what it
Well,
reminds me of?
obviously.
You know what it reminds me of? Poltergeist.
Oh, I don't
Poltergeist?
watch scary
You
movies.
didn't, that's right. She doesn't watch scary
can't.
movies, especially at night. Well, Poltergeist was when they built the housing tract.
Oh, I do know the storyline,
They
yes.
didn't. They moved the headstones,
But not the cemetery.
but not the cemetery.
Yeah.
Well, similar. They slid the road over, but left the sewers where they were, and those pipes are almost directly in line with your suspension and your tires on your car, and that's the excuse
Yeah.
that they're using. I think it's horseshit, to be honest with you.
You think it's a conspiracy
I-
between the tire people and
Big tire, okay, against
Yeah.
the little man, against us, and also the people who align your cars too.
Oh,
with the
yeah.
alignments.
they must be in cahoots with the pothole people here
There
too.
has to be.
because
Oh yeah, and the potholes
potholes
too.
here are something.
Oh my God, man, some of them are a foot deep.
Yeah.
In some places. Anyway, so look it up, and if that's ever happened to you, if you've ever had, your tires, banged around in a car, while you're driving. Let us know. Comment, and we'll try to get back to you, and we'll try to respond to everybody. So that's one thing. These are all observations that we decided to write down, take notes as we were on our hiatus.
Yeah.
And so that was one thing. The other thing was, it's another good one. You're going to love this. We were at the doctor's office. Now, it was just for physicals. We had, I have to go every year. Mama goes every 2 years. We get checked out. We're like
Blood work, the whole nine.
The whole nine. And you can see, we always talked about it. We're getting healthy, losing weight.
Yeah.
Kicking ass and taking names.
That's
and
right.
we're doing great. But while we were there, a funny observation took place, right? We're sitting there waiting to be called, and I started looking around the room, and I noticed that the flooring is all rug, except for a skylight, right? And directly below the skylight, there's not rug. It's tile.
Tile, like a diamond-shaped area.
A diamond-shaped tile. And around that is a molding that you would cover from the tile to the rug. And would you believe, of all places, a doctor's office, the molding is stuck up about 3 inches on one corner. And let me tell you something. If you're somebody like me and you're walking, you are going to fly across the room.
Yeah.
But what a better place to have that is right there in the doc's office. I loved it. But tell me if you've ever noticed shit like that, where you see something goofy like that. And boy, let me tell you something. Best place in the world.
Right. I mean, if you're going to fall and bang your head.
Right. Do it in a hospital emergency room. Right. So anyway, that was an observation we thought was kind of funny, and we're bringing that up for you guys. These are food for thought observations, right? They might not be extremely funny, but they're just something to think about, And while we were sitting there, I'm sitting across from this woman, and I noticed that she's doing this. And I don't know if you could see me on the camera. And she's writing, right? And she's writing. And she was writing left-handed.
Oh.
And it just reminded me of my father.
Yeah.
My dad was, Pop was left-handed. So he was the original Papa.
Yeah.
But he was left-handed.
Really?
And
Are any of your siblings left-handed? You're
Yes,
not.
one.
Okay.
One of my siblings is left-handed. But he told me that when he was in Sicily and he was in school, they used to try to correct him to write. They called it a correction.
Right.
To write with his right hand. So, I got curious and I started looking it up, and it is a real thing. They used to take kids that were little that wrote with their left hand or were left-handed dominant. They used to strap that down on their chair and force them
to use their right hand.
to use their right hands. And I thought, oh my God, can you imagine? Can you imagine just even commenting to somebody that they're left-handed and that they're goofy?
Right.
Do you know the trouble you can get in?
Yeah.
That is so not cool. I felt so bad for my father.
My mother was left-handed. She went to a Catholic school, and it wasn't allowed.
No,
She's not left-handed.
That is
But
amazing.
she was.
She
or
was
she
left-handed.
was supposed to
Do
be.
you think she can still write with her left hand?
I don't know. I think she's been used her right hand for so long that
So
it would probably be
change
unnatural.
dominance.
Yeah.
That is wild. But they used to hit kids with a ruler.
Yeah. Wrap them on the knuckles.
Yeah, whack you on the knuckles. And they actually thought that when you were left-handed dominant that you actually had an illness, that there was something wrong with you. Isn't that crazy?
If you ask a lefty, they'll say a left-handed person is the only one in their right mind.
That's wild. That is a wild statement. I love that. That is so true. That's wild. But I just I couldn't believe, that people would, think that way. Now my father, let me be honest with you, my father had what would be equivalent in the U.S. or in this country to a high school education.
Right.
But he went to 8th grade. Okay, which they considered 8th grade, but what they were taught was, more, you know what I mean? And he was a very intelligent,
right.
Always was able to reason things, figure things out. They always took a chance. It was no big deal for him to, grab a bag of cement or something and, fix the cracks or take out
Right.
a piece of an area and redo it, you know. And I want to think I picked up some of that, you know,
Yeah.
some of that reasoning and being able to repair stuff. And that will lead us into...
Oh,
We got a story for you.
have you ever fixed something and then kicked yourself in the ass because you fixed it?
Papa Joe did that. Absolutely. So let me break down this story for you because this is cute. This is really a cute story, and you'll want to hear this. I hope you guys have lasted this long into the video because this is a good one.
Yeah.
So when we bought our house, you know, the appliances were a microwave oven over the top of the stove, okay? And it was fine. But Mama never had a set of
Matching appliances.
matching appliances, right?
You know you're a grown-up when you're excited about matching appliances.
Right.
And
So,
boy, was I ever.
She was. She really wanted it. So, you know what? Mama doesn't ask for anything. She really doesn't. I mean, this is, you know, not for nothing, but you don't.
Yeah.
And so all she did was have to just breathe into this ear that I can't really hear out of. Another story. Anyway, she said, I would love matching appliances. And I just said, fine. So we went and we bought. Now, she pulled out her ruler,
Oh,
measured
yes.
everything, made sure that we were getting the right sizes,
Mm-hmm.
except this microwave. This microwave oven that hangs over our stove is lower than the original one that was there.
Yeah.
What does that mean? That means that the two back burners are useless.
Well,
No,
the two back burners are useless when you're trying to make a giant pot of sauce.
I have to use a kettle this big in order to get back there to do anything with
quite
it.
that
It's
low.
horrible. Okay?
But
And
it is difficult with the big stock pot with the sauce.
if I'm trying to make
Yeah,
sauce
so
or
I get that.
soups or anything like that, it's hard. It's bad enough. I got lousy hands. But to have to maneuver myself trying to stir something, you know, it's crazy. Anyway, she's at work. I'm home. We've had these appliances, 4 years?
Yeah, just 4 years.
Just 4 years. And I closed the door on the microwave, and it didn't latch. It swung back open. And I pushed it again, and it wouldn't close.
I get a message at work. The microwave is dead.
I was
Morta, he
morta.
says.
I typed out morta in Italian. That means dead.
And here I'm thinking that, like, it stopped working.
No.
Something went wrong inside of it. I'm like, it's got to be under some kind of warranty. It's not that old. How can it possibly die?
I was so excited that this microwave oven died that I was ready to rip it off the wall and go buy just an exhaust
I was
fan.
surprised it was still hanging when I got home.
Yeah, so was I. So was I. And what had happened was, and I'm going to put a picture right here. Okay, so you'll see that. Here's the picture of the door. Okay, of the microwave oven. You're going to notice these two black hinges. Well, would you call them a hinge? Not a hinge.
Latches.
Two black latches, one on top of each other, and they were just loose, up and down, up and down, up and down. They just had no tension on them anymore. And I said, something must have broke because the door won't stay closed.
Right.
In other
If
words,
you held the door closed, the
pushed it
microwave would
hard.
work.
Yeah, you had to push it hard, and then the microwave worked. So now, my brain started to kind of, well, there was still the attachment between the brain and the brainstem.
Yes.
The pothole didn't really knock it off that bad. And I said, I wonder if I can fix this. So I started messing around with it, and I went and got one of my little pry tools, and I managed to take the molding off, and I'll put a picture right here. You'll see the picture of it, the molding, and I took it off, and I was able to expose the latch, those latches, and there was a spring hanging there, loose spring, and I said, that's it. That's the problem. So when you pull the spring down, and there's a little plastic like circle to hook the spring on, it was broke. And I said, oh man, you can't
I can
fix
fix
this.
that.
I go, at first I said to myself, this can't be fixed, right? I can't do it.
And then it became a challenge.
Then, right, the challenge took over.
Yep.
hard-headed Sicilian
Yeah.
mind came into play. And I said, I think I can fix this. So what did I do? I went and I got my soldering iron, which I don't solder too much anymore. I can't do fine soldering because my hands shake and they hurt and they get numb and I just can't do it. But I did find my soldering iron. It's a butane one, so it gets super hot, super fast. And I got the tip, the smallest tip that I could find, and I was able to heat it up. And I went in there and very gingerly melted the plastic until I got it closed again.
Yep.
And would you believe I brought the spring down and hooked it back on?
And lo and behold.
Put it all back together, closed the door, and the microwave worked.
Yep.
And for a
And
very
it still works.
it still works. And for a fleeting moment, I was proud and happy.
And then
realization took place. Son of a bitch, I'm stuck with this effing
the microwave lives.
lives. I fixed it, and I am pissed that I fixed it. I should have never done it. What that microwave oven is, it is a low-hanging popcorn maker. That's all it is. It's nothing more than that. It's a glorified popcorn machine. I think we all have those.
Yeah.
Okay? And that, oh, how I wish it would. If it breaks again, and you want to know something?
He'll fix it.
For her, I will probably try to fix it again. But I don't want to, but I will. I will. And speaking of fixing things, what do we use when you're fixing something and you have to wipe something up and you have to clean this up? What's the easiest, most convenient thing to grab?
Oh, paper towels. We go through them
Like
by the
water.
gazillions.
We go through paper towels like crazy. And we don't get the expensive ones.
No, because we go through them like
Because
crazy.
we go through them like crazy. We do. We use paper towels for everything. But what I've noticed is the paper towels that we use, when they say either recycled or whatever they're made
Made
of,
from recycled
Made from
material.
recycled
You gotta wonder.
you gotta wonder, right? Well, guess what? Our paper, sometimes you can get a whiff of those paper towels, they smell like shit. And she don't smell.
That's not my experience.
No, that's
but-
not true. They smell like shit, like sewer shit. Okay, and it makes me sick. I don't want them near my food. You know how they say put wrap it in a paper towel or do this or do that. I want to throw up. I don't know what's in that paper towel, and it's like, tell me if you guys have ever experienced anything like that. What we want is we want to engage in our audience. We want you guys to be a part of the show and engage with some of our stuff and some of the stuff we talk about. So if you've ever used a paper towel that's fresh off the roll, it's not an expensive one. We don't use brand names here. We don't mention brand names because I don't want anybody bothering me about it. But we use off-brand names because we do go through.
We use
them.
store brand.
Right, we use store brand. They smell like shit. Okay, yeah, they do, honey. They do. Stink like shit. Okay, and so, I don't know. I don't know what's happened to me. I used to be this guy, right?
Yeah.
What were my 3 favorite foods?
Oh my God. Ribeyes.
Ribeye, my favorite drink.
Yep. Smoked pork belly.
And my other favorite
And a nice
dinner.
cold beer.
Right? Okay. So, cold beer, ribeyes, and pork belly.
Yeah.
Right? Loved it. That's why I was 300.
Yeah, right.
almost 300
That was
pounds.
100 pounds ago.
That was 100 pounds ago. I am reduced now. Diet pop, banana bread, and lactose-free ice
Yeah.
cream. Those are my pleasures.
Yeah,
in
Papa
life.
can't do milk.
I can't do milk. I can't-
Lactose free, not ice cream, just ice cream. Lactose free cheese, lactose free
cheese,
everything.
Lactose free. But they don't have a great supply for people like us, people like me who are lactose intolerant. There isn't a great supply. There we go. I want to hear from you. Who's lactose and who also realizes that basically
There aren't as many options.
there's not a lot of options for people like us. You go to eat you want to order a pizza, right? They don't have lactose free cheese.
Right.
They should. Let me tell you something. if I was 30 years younger and I was, ready, new word, afflicted
Oh,
with lactose, because I wasn't 30 years ago, I would have quit my job and I would have opened up a pizzeria, and I don't even know if they had lactose free back then. They probably didn't.
people probably just had an upset stomach and
People would just
dealt with
they
it.
deal with it. They'd probably eat their pizza and go shit themselves in the parking lot. I don't know. But yeah, that's the only thing I can think of. You know, I know that I would have. Yes, I would have. You know, I used to love pizza. Boy, I miss it. But now I found lactose-free mozzarella cheese.
Yeah. So we
And
make our own pizza.
That has changed my world.
Mhm.
I can now eat, but it's home. I got to make it at home. We can't make it out. We can't go
Yeah.
buy it.
But again, we found it at one store.
Yeah, one store.
They have one brand.
That's it.
That's it.
Yeah,
And it's mozzarella. There's no,
no. There's no
cheddar
like
jack,
four
no-
cheese, right?
you know.
Just mozzarella.
Mhm.
You know. Anyway, it's sad, but that's what it is. Well, listen. We thought we'd throw this show together, let our audience know we are still here.
Yeah.
We're alive. We're doing well.
We're busy. We're getting ready for a visit from our grands. So we're super excited about that.
I can't
Wait to have them here and love on them for a few days.
Yep.
So
one half of the crew
yeah.
is coming in. The other half, you know, our other three grands, well,
Yeah.
you know, we're not sure when we're going to see them here in New York. But, you know, we never know. We might take that ride.
Yeah.
You know, so anyway, listen, we want to thank you guys for joining us and welcoming. Say it for me. Help me. Welcoming. Thank you.
There you go.
Welcoming us back.
He can
into
say
your-
ruminate, but
I
he
can say
can't say
ruminating.
welcoming.
Like, what was it again?
Ruminate?
No, the other one.
Oh, welcoming.
There you go. Okay, well.
Ay, ay, ay.
Hey, you knew it coming into
This
this.
is what I live with.
So listen, guys, thank you for joining us. Wow, we really do appreciate you. Like, subscribe. You know, when you subscribe, you got to go to that notification and you got to do all. This way, when we put up a video and we put up something up, you guys will be notified. Even the 8-second shorts that we're putting out, we just put out a couple of them that were fantastic. And and merchandise. We are hopefully, and you know, in the very near future, we're going to have some merch. We're going to have some T-shirts. We're going to have some coffee mugs. We're going to have some other items we're not going to get into right now, but they're going to be fun and cute.
Yeah, all things in the works.
All things in the works. It takes time. Again, we haven't been doing this a year.
Yeah.
It's just been since July of 25.
Yeah.
And 10,600 plus subscribers.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, guys. Thank you to our subscribers. And the new listeners, will come and join us, man. We have fun. You know, hopefully someday as we evolve, we'll be doing live shows. We'll have call-ins. We'll have, you know, chat rooms, and we'll have people chatting in, you know, and texting in, and, you know, we can answer questions and have some fun. We're getting there. It takes time. But we want to be able to evolve into all of that. Yeah, we do.
And we are literally that old dog learning the new tricks. So
Yeah, and I'm the older dog. You got to figure, right? With a crooked leg. So listen, thank you again, guys, and remember what Papa Mojo always says.
always says,
Keep it funny.
keep it kind.
God bless and peace, everybody. Thank you.
Take care.
Bye.
Papa Mojo.